But also with us is online Mrs. Siountri. Thank you very much for coming back. So, we will continue now with the introduction to the workshop. And it's all about the EU cities mission and the climate city contracts. It's a follow-up given by Mrs. Siountri from the Ministry of Environment and Energy. The floor is yours, or the online floor.
Okay, do you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Do you hear me?
Yes, it's working perfect.
Okay, do you see my presentation?
Yes, we can see your PowerPoint slides.
Okay, so as we talked about earlier, I work for the Ministry of Environment and Energy, and especially in the General Secretariat of for Special Planning and Urban Environment in Greece. The reason that our General Secretariat was involved was because the mission of the climate neutral and smart cities talks about cities. And the responsible secretariat in Greece for the urban environment is ours. So it was about 2020 when people from the mission board approached us and told us if we wanted to take the initiative in order to start this mission in Greece. But allow me to tell you more about the mission in Greece at the end of this presentation, but start about the initial, for those that are actually know about the pilot NEUTRON, but they don't know the context in which NEUTRON applies. So, of course, I suppose that every one of you has heard about Green Deal and the vision of European Union to become the first climate neutral continent in the whole world by 2050. This is a very strong initiative, and we can say that the European Union takes great risks in order to achieve this, and as years are passing by, it becomes obvious that all this transformation cannot be done without involving all stakeholders, and especially the citizens. That's why the mission also is called Buy for the Citizens. Of course, it is necessary to invest on research and development in cutting-edge research and innovation, and NEUTRON is a part of this procedure, we can say. So, in order to achieve Green Deal, the European Union decided to start 5 missions. Today we gathered because we're working for the mission for the cities, but there is also the mission for the climate adaptation. There is a mission for healthy oceans, seas and coastal and island waters. The mission about soil health and food, and one that is a little bit different from the others, that is working on the issue of cancer. So, as I mentioned before, the pilot project NEUTRON is part of the mission of 100 climate neutral and smart cities by 2030, by and for the citizens. We should never forget to add the last words in the mission, because it proves to be the most important. And why cities? Because in cities, 75% of the European Union citizens are going to live live now in cities, and this is going to be augmented to 85 by 2050. And the 65% of energy consumption is the energy consumption is concentrated in cities. And of course, the 70% of the CO2 emissions. So working for cities has many co-benefits for climate action and also for making our cities healthier and more appropriate for the citizens to live. And the European deal, the mission, you can say that it's a step in order to achieve these healthy environments and finally achieve the so-called transformation of the cities, green and digital, the twin transformation, that many papers, articles are written, many people discuss about it, but few do real things like you do today with NEUTRON. In European Union, there are about 112 cities that were approved to participate in the mission. Greece had 6 cities: Athens, Ioannina, Kalamata, Kozani, Thessaloniki, and Trikala. This is considered to be a great success because we are a small country, but we have the same amount of cities like Finland or Netherlands that they're supposed to be pioneers and front runners in these issues. And apart from the 100 cities that belong to the European Union, we have also 12 cities that come from associated countries. These cities were chosen under a very difficult procedure of 2 years preparation, and they were chosen between 377 applicants. So, when we're talking about the mission, are we talking only about the mission cities and the missions that the cities that are going to take the mission label? I'm going to explain this a little bit later. No, the mission has chosen these cities in order to act as living labs where many innovative projects will be implemented, and that will give a positive or negative feedback to all the other cities of the European Union. So we have the 112 mission cities, we have the 265 cities that applied and committed themselves to start working on climate neutrality, but they didn't succeed to enter the mission. We have other independent cities that commit to climate neutrality by 2030. In Greece, for example, Iraklio is the municipality of Iraklio is thinking of announcing projects like this. We have cities that will try to become climate neutral before 2050. And of course, we have all the other cities that they are obliged to achieve climate neutrality by 2050. So, in this mission, we have some stages, like the mission cities. We have the pilot cities. We are very lucky that in Greece, we have all our mission cities are pilot cities. They have achieved to obtain a pilot project like NEUTRON. We have the twin cities that follow the pilot projects. For example, in Kozani, you have Alba Iulia from Romania that is following NEUTRON. Then we have the group that consists of any city that would like to implement all these initiatives that mission cities have taken. And at the end of the day, we're talking about any user, we're talking about every single citizen of the European Union that will benefit from all these projects. What is now, what the ongoing priorities of the European Union, the mission for the moment is the climate city contracts. And this is that the chosen cities of the 112 mission cities are not finally the ones that are going to get the label. And the label is an honorary award that is given after a very strict examination of a master plan that consists of the commitment plan, the action plan, and the funding also, an investment plan. Kozani was one of the cities that managed to gain the label pretty soon, we can say. It was in the second round that Kozani was, the CCC of Kozani was approved. And beside Kozani, we had other three Greek cities. So for the moment, we have 4 labels in Greece. Trikala is has delivered its climate city contract and expects the results. And Athens is working for delivering the CCC on September. One of the other priorities of the European mission is synergies with other programs. And of course, making national and international networks so as to diffuse the results better and promote the cooperation between different cities and different projects. Of course, funding and financing is an obstacle or a challenge in all this procedure. That's why also the investment plan of the climate city contract is one of the most difficult parts of the CCC. And of course, the fragmentation of responsibilities and insufficient administrative and operational capacity that comes to a serious problem that municipalities face with the staff that is not enough, and also the bureaucracy that make problems that should be solved very quickly, not only for the sake of the mission cities, but for the sake of the whole continent, of the whole European Union. So I would like to end my presentation very quickly by saying some things about our ministry and how we got involved in all this. As I told you before, we started in 2020, and our initial goals was the overall support of the program, the correlation of the city's actions, and the regulation of the national regulated framework and legislation. I think that this, at least the first 2 steps worked, and that's why we formed cities in advance. Until today, we try to stay united in everything that we do and improve our external policy. And for that reason, also, European Union sees in Greece a very good participant and a state that can rely on this mission. I hope that with the new mayors and the new municipalities that changed through the former elections, we will continue to have all this good image towards our EU partners. So let's talk about numbers. 6 Greek cities have been selected to the European mission. 4 cities have been received the mission label. 2 cities are in progress to obtain the label. 21 municipalities have signed a memorandum of cooperation in January 22 with the General Secretariat of the Ministry of Environment and Energy. And in February 2023, we expanded this network to 25 municipalities that want to work towards climate neutrality. This PowerPoint was made before Friday, before yesterday, in fact, that was the official announcements. We have 6 cities that have selected as pilot cities. And so far, we have 4 cities that have been selected as twin cities. So all this brings us in the 3rd position in European Union. This happened after a great effort of work, a lot of Zooms, a lot of meetings, a lot of traveling, a lot of networking, lobbying us as far as we can here in Greece, conferences, Zooms against meetings, and again. This is the network of the 25 mayors. The gender equality is not very good in this picture. I don't like this picture very much, but okay, we still have a long way to go, even on this matter. This is the signing of the climate city contracts before they were delivered. And this is the big moment of the 4 EU labels in Brussels in the 21st of March that made us all proud as Greeks and us also here at the ministry. So with this, I would like to leave you and we really rely on you. We rely on pilot projects like NEUTRON. We rely on municipalities like Kozani. And let's keep working and keep the image of our country high in the European Union. Thank you very much.
Okay. So thank you very much, Mrs. Siountri.